welcome back to my channel, Breadcrumbs to Blueprints. I'm Natalie. On my spiritual journey, I've discovered the medical medium, Anthony William. And I mentioned in my introduction that I've bought all of his books. So for the past 25 days, I've been drinking celery juice, which is one of his recommendations. So I'm on day 25. I drink it every morning on an empty stomach, like he says. It came from this book, so and you can look on YouTube too, and he talks all about it. But yeah, this is a great book. The reason why I started is that I have a few issues going on. I always get very bloated. I do get headaches and migraines from time to time. And when reading his book, I found out how many amazing things celery juice can help to resolve. And I can just rattle off a few, but at the back of the book, there are all of these. There are heaps. So, you know, acid reflux, brain fog is something that I can say, because that's gone now. Bloating, bladder infections, cancer, dermatitis, diabetes, joint pain, lupus, multiple sclerosis, eye problems, fatigue, fibromyalgia, gallstones, mood swings, tinnitus. I can say that I have that as well, which is ringing in the ears. Weight problems, sleep problems, sinusitis. So celery juice is, you know, an amazing superfood. He says it surpasses any superfood, actually, celery juice. But there's a way you've got to prepare it and drink it that makes it work. So I can tell you from my journey, day 25, definitely not feeling bloated anymore, and it's noticeable. My stomach has gone down quite noticeably. What else? I always have a dry eye. My right eye is always dry, and I've been to the optometrist a couple of times, and they just keep telling me to put eye drops in it. But yeah, day 25, I've noticed in the last week that I don't need to put eye drops in my eye. It's actually feeling, it's not perfect, but it's definitely feeling a little bit better. One thing, I imagine there's heaps of goodness that it's doing inside my body that I can't visually see, but one thing that I can see is my bloating. The stomach has gone down, but also hair loss. So I didn't think it was a big deal before, and still don't think it's a big deal to lose a lot of hair when I have a shower, wash my hair, and then I brush it through before I blow dry it. So I actually have, it's a bit gross to be honest, but I've kept the hair to show you what it was like before I started celery juice. I did hear along the grapevine that it can reduce hair loss, and I thought, oh, okay. Not that it was a problem for me, but I thought, well, you know, all these benefits, let's just see. So I kept the hair out of my brush before I started, and it's a rolled up ball. That's how much hair comes out of a brush for me once I blow dry when I brush my hair prior to blow drying. And yeah, as of day 25, that's the little ball of hair that I got. So it is a noticeable difference. So it's a noticeable decrease in hair loss, which is like a bonus. And now I'm starting to think, gee, wasn't my hair meant to be falling out like that? I thought that was normal. So that's a really good thing. Definitely I feel crisper in my brain. I have a little bit more energy. When I wake up, I'm still tired, but once I get up, I feel rejuvenated. I think the celery juice, well, I guess it depends on how much you've got going on with you as to how long it will take to work. I don't have a lot going on with me, but and more will be revealed about that as time goes on. But definitely it's just worth being on. I've changed the way that I live. So when I wake up in the morning now, I start my day with my 16 ounces of celery juice. You can drink more than that, it's not going to harm you. But as a bare minimum, he suggests 16 ounces of celery juice. So look, it's amazing. It really is amazing, all the things that it helps you with. Anyway, I am going to proceed now. I'm going to head into the kitchen and show you how to make it. It's pretty simple. I'll see you there. So here we are in my kitchen. I hope you can hear me all right. I first start off with, I buy a bunch of celery. This happens to be an organic bunch of celery. And I like to just cut the base of it off. So I just cut the base of it off, like so, and it looks like a gorgeous rosette. How gorgeous is that? Now I'll tell you what I do with these. I save them and I plant them in my garden. I just pop the bottom in the soil, and they've been in the garden now for 2 or 3 weeks, and the middle part here is starting to grow, I think, a new celery. I'm hoping it's going to grow into a celery. So I keep the bases, pop them in some soil and watch them grow, because you know, when you're doing the juicing the celeries, you do consume a lot of celery. So that's a little added hint for you. Good-o. The next thing I'm going to do is wash my celery. So I'm just going to pause while. Okay, celery is now washed. So he says at a minimum to do 16 ounces a day on an empty stomach, okay? You do not mix the celery with anything. You don't mix it with water, you don't put ice cubes in it, you don't mix it with any other fruit. It just has to be plain celery and just the juice, not the pulp. Now 16 ounces equates to just over 400 milliliters, or just under half a litre. So it's about 2 glasses, just say. Just say 2 glasses. A glass is 250 mils, so just say 2 glasses rounds it up to 500 mils a day, so just under that. So it's pretty simple really. Bit of noise now, I'll just turn on my blender. Just pop it in. Okay, and there you have it. That is all there is to it. So, just put my cloth here as it drips. So we have made just over 16 grams. I've actually put a little black texture dot on my jug. So it's just over 16 ounces, of celery juice there. So I sort of tried to work out how many stalks it is, but it's a bit hard to say because it depends on how juicy your stalks are. But yeah, it's not quite a whole. If you've got a nice juicy celery, it's not quite a whole celery. So this is what's left, and it's pretty much about half. So that's it. So what you would do then is proceed to, I like to pour it into glass, but if I don't have any glass, I use a BPA-free plastic container. I've just done just over, but there you go. It's fitting in my little glass there. And you pop your lid on and enjoy. So, cheers. So that's all there is to it. Okay, so there you have it. Pretty easy to do. Just if you're going to buy celery, like I think organic is the best, but if you know, it's quite expensive. You know, here it costs $6.80 where I shop for a bunch. I've seen it for $10 at the local supermarket for organic celery that wasn't very juicy at all. I was sort of thinking it may not even make up the 16 ounces. So if you buy them from the supermarket, what you can do is just pop them in some mild detergent and just sort of wash them a bit to break down the pesticides and sprays that they've been sprayed with. So just always wash them very well in a mild detergent if they're not organic. Doesn't take long to do. I've done that before too. Yeah, I try and buy organic where I can, but it does get costly and it all adds up. That's what I'm trying to say. So in summary, celery juice heals you. So if you've got any health concerns, why not give it a go? Thank you for watching, and please like, subscribe, share, and all that jazz. Thanks so much. Bye.